Rightio, welcome to another episode. So today we're going to be building a wheel and tyre shelf for these wheels that I've got here. So these are the original wheels from my SS. So what I'm going to do is pretty much build like a skeleton frame so these can all sit just like sideways on the wall like that. So let's just get into it. This is Hack TV, where we have a crack at building whatever, however. Let's get into it. Rightio, so I've nutted out roughly what I'm going to do. So pretty much just making a little cradle, I guess, a couple of bits on an angle to hold the wheel. Yeah, we'll see how much of this actually comes through on the actual product, but yeah, that's the idea anyway. So let's have a crack. After I've built the base, to get the angle right of where I actually want the wheel to sit, just propped it up on a couple of blocks, and so I can work out where this piece ends up. I've just sort of sat it in there, so the wheel is just touching the concrete, and it is like just off the wall. So I'll mark out where this piece is, and that'll only be screw fixed because I'll have to put that in after it's mounted to the wall, because I need to be able to fix this back plate to the wall first. So yeah, that's sort of just how I've worked that out. Right, so I just thought I'd go over what I've done so far. So this is the bottom plate, so this side here is what will be going up against the wall. This is what I've just worked out on the ground where it needs to be in relation to the front angled portion of the frame. So this allows the wheel to actually hang slightly below the frame as well. Now, everything's just worked out to be 45 degrees. I'd say that's probably a good starting point to go from, depending on what size wheel you want and how far you want it to actually drop down. So that's just kind of where it's worked out for me. So that's how I've come to the sort of shape of it, really. Rightio, so I've got a bit of a concoction I've set up here. So I wanted to work out the correct length that these angled pieces need to be. So this is a bit of a plus for actually building your bench and your walls and everything all level and plumb. So I can just use it as a bit of a jig or a guide. So what I've done is I'm going to put an extra plate along the front here, because I didn't want to put more holes into the angled plate that I've got that's holding the wheels up, because it's already got 2 holes in it already. So I'm laminating another piece on the front, so the angled portion of the frame can actually bolt to that new piece that's going to be on the front. So the idea is this goes on the outside of that, and then I'll have another nailing plate up high, which this will bolt into. So if all goes to plan, should all be square and everything when I bolt it up to the wall later. So put all this together and then we'll get her up on the wall. That's it. Let's give her a test. Ripper. Right, yeah, so I'll show you what I've done before I put the wheels on it. So I've put a few boogles in. The bottom row goes straight into the metal top hat behind, and the top row is just straight in yellow tongue. So I just wanted to make sure I had secure fixing, because this is pretty much sitting on top of my four-wheel drive, so didn't really want it coming down. And then that bottom rail underneath, you'll see not much weight on there, but it's just got 4 along that bottom row, and like it's solid. It's got to take the wall down before it takes this down. So now I'll chuck the tyres up. And that's it, done. Wheels are up. So I've made it just a little bit wider, just in case I end up putting up something up there with a wider profile tyre. So yeah, pretty happy how that turned out. Gets them off the ground, out of the way, and accessible for whenever I need them. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.